And welcome to another episode of Big Pauly Spits. It's 2/21/21. Hike. Hello, everybody. I'm Big Pauly. About to show you a video that I just shot of a little behind the curtain as to how I do what I do with these videos that I shoot and put on this YouTube channel. Just wanted to give you all a little peek behind the curtain. But I did want to do a little housekeeping and talk to you about the current state of the projects. Grand Slam Wrestling seems to be the biggest right now. I did 2 videos last week because there were 2 title defenses, and that kind of necessitated a 2-parter. And with this loop that has now passed, I have put in wrestlers who have passed on from December 2017 onward. And I'm also going to be including everybody who has made Dave Meltzer's Wrestling Observers Hall of Fame, starting with 2017 to 2020, and then working backward. And if there were no inductees that haven't already had a match in GSW, I just go back until I find a year where there were inductees that I don't already have in the game. Like, for instance, I was just putting free agents in for the next free agent period, which will be week 13, and I put in the Masked Assassins and Shinzei Nakamura. So they will be coming to GSW soon. For those of you who follow my normal projects, we're going through some transitions. OOTP 21 has just about run its course. They're going to start with OOTP 22 probably in a few weeks, although they haven't released any details as of 5:25 on February 21st Eastern Time about that. So we should be getting some good information soon. And what else was there? HCFL not happening until September. September 6th will be the first game of Season 2. And I have been putting that together. I had hoped to do like a free-for-all draft, like the last 5 for each team, but looking at the limitations of Action PC Football 2020, and of course 2021 will be coming out in a few weeks. And I have the historical set for 2020. Still no Pat Mahomes, still no Lamar Jackson. I guess they need bigger sample sizes. And there's always hope that I think, at least in Mahomes' case, that he will come out next year for the historical. So we will be starting that again September 6th, which also happens to be my 50th birthday, and looking forward to that already. Probably will do some extensive play testing, making sure everything's right. What I did was I took the order of finish, inversed it, and that's how everybody drafts. And like Arizona had the first pick, so they're going to pick 75 former Arizona Cardinals. And Emmitt Smith was once an Arizona Cardinal. Kurt Warner was once an Arizona Cardinal, of course, so you might be seeing them as Arizona Cardinals. You might see, because now Tom Brady, you have to play at least, there has to be a record that you played for a given team to be picked. So you might see Tom Brady in a Buccaneer jersey in the HGFL this year, and you might see some other things that you didn't see. And you pick your 75 players, the next team moves on, so forth and so on. So that way San Francisco will have a tougher road to repeat, and some of the other teams will have, that didn't do well in Season 1, might have a better chance in Season 2. So what else? There's OOTP I was talking about. And Franchise Hockey Manager, I had trouble getting into that. Tampa Bay Lightning in 92-93 didn't do well. We're going to do another episode of that tomorrow. And we're going to play out the last few games of the 92-93 season as part of April of 93. But maybe the Lightning will get better. I'll stick with it, and we'll try to do that at least once a week, if not more, as FHM7 still has quite a shelf life. So let me show you the video that I just shot, where instead of you looking at me, I am looking at the monitors, and I'll show you how, give you a general synopsis of how I do things on a daily basis. So let me show you this video and get on out of here. Godspeed and God bless everyone. Oh, I'm on? Okay. Well, hello there, everybody. Normally I'm on the other side of the camera. You're usually seeing me behind the computer, but I am shooting this with a small little camera that I have, and I wanted to show you my setup here when I put these videos together. Bear with me a moment as I turn a couple of things around. There we go. These are my monitors. I picked up this, well, one monitor, the big one here, the 1920, by my for my birthday last year. Keyboard, oh Lord, why don't we? Show you the keyboard, the mouse. I'm about to do a Grand Slam wrestling card for the Delphi board, and when I do, I put that on Delphi. And I have Pinnacle, which I sometimes use to edit videos. It's down there somewhere. And here's the mouse. Here's my Coke, my Coke that I always seem to be sucking on when I do videos at times. And headphones with the microphone on them. That's very important. Here is the desktop that I picked up about a year ago, which I use from. It's a Dell Optimizer 990. When I record videos, I use OBS Studio. And the odd thing about having this as a hobby is, if it wasn't for the COVID money, I wouldn't be able to have had any of this. And you know, if it wasn't for COVID, this channel wouldn't exist. So it's kind of a strange bedfellowship, but that is what's happened. That is what has happened, I should say. So I just wanted to show you how I do things from my perspective. And if I wanted to do an action PC game, let me just spin around again. And this is going to be hard to do with me holding in the camera, so just hang on a moment. I would just call it up. I did call it up, didn't I? Oh, yeah, it's going now. And it would come up. I'm still trying to set the second season of the HTFL up, but I'm not really on too big of a hurry to do that because that season won't start until September. So that's pretty much how I do it.